Did Keir Starmer say he'll resign if he gets fined or charged over breaking COVID lockdown rules? What the deuce is going on? Hey up everyone and welcome to Political Nerds. I'm Steph the Alter Nerd, your nerdy political guide from Washington DC to Westminster and beyond. In today's video, I'm going to show a clip of Keir Starmer that a lot of you may get excited about. Now, this is all in my opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever. Do your own research, come to your own conclusions. And as a disclaimer, I am not inciting hatred to anyone or a particular group, religion, etc. So let's jump into it first and foremost for me to explain what's happened in the last 48 hours. And so here the news has broke that Keir Starmer's actress advisor, which is more commonly known here in this story as Keir Starmer's voice coach, travelled 50 miles to meet him whilst the stay-at-home orders were in place during the COVID lockdown era. And just to break this down a little bit more as to how bad this actually is. So Keir Starmer's voice coach, thanks to GB Politics for letting us know, travelled between Tier 4 London on Christmas Eve 2020 before heading to Brighton to see Keir Starmer, which was in Tier 3 under the COVID restrictions. And the Tier 4 rule stated at the time that residents in Tier 1 to 3 should not enter Tier 4. So this was absolutely on the face of it, when you look at the information, Keir Starmer and this voice coach completely flouting the rules and breaking the law, because it was law at the time. These COVID lockdown rules were law. You weren't supposed to do it. And they were supposed to follow the law just as much as all of us lot that were following the law at the time. Why is it always one rule for them and then the other for us? It really, really grinds my gears here. Now, let's get on to a clip that I found. And thanks to Ben Leo, Ben Leo 444 for sharing this. So this was at the time Keir Starmer talking about when he was under suspicion of breaking COVID lockdown rules during the Beergate scandal. So this isn't the first time that Keir Starmer has been under suspicion for breaking COVID lockdown rules. And so when everyone was up in arms about the Beergate scandal that he was involved in, this is what he said.
I'm absolutely clear that no laws were broken. They were followed at all times. I simply had something to eat while working late in the evening, as any politician would do days before an election. But if the police decide to issue me with a fixed penalty notice, I would, of course, do the right thing and step down.
So, essentially, a couple of years ago, when Keir Starmer was under suspicion of breaking COVID lockdown rules during the Beergate scandal, he turned around and he said if he gets charged, if he gets fined over breaking COVID lockdown rules, he would step down. And so now he's under suspicion again, this time under this voice coach situation, and then breaking COVID rules, allegedly, yet again. Will he follow what he said previously? Oh my goodness, I'm under suspicion yet again. And do you know what? If I'm found to have broken COVID lockdown rules during the whole voice coach scandal situation, I'll step down. If I'm charged or if I'm fined, I'll step down as Prime Minister. I will resign as Prime Minister. Because to me, he needs to keep the same energy. Because he said during the Beergate scandal a couple of years ago that he would, of course, do the right thing and step down if he was fined, if he was charged. Well, here we go. He's involved in another scandal, again under suspicion of breaking COVID lockdown rules yet again. And so, yeah, if he gets fined or charged over breaking COVID lockdown rules during the voice coach scandal, Will he, of course, do the right thing and step down now that he's Prime Minister? Keep the same energy he said he would do prior. So for me, in my opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever, that clip just proves that Keir Starmer says he will resign if he gets fined or charged over breaking COVID lockdown rules with his voice coach. With that being said, if you appreciated this video and you want more, believe me, of course, there's going to be more. You do not want to miss my next video. Then make sure you subscribe to join our Alter Nerd tribe here at Political Nerds. Like, share, comment down below your opinion, conspiracy theories, whatevers. Thank you so much for tuning into this video. I appreciate all your faces. And until the next time, you guys, laters.